Hey Gaza, now the statistics are coming out about all the migrants in the hotels. Let's have a look at them. 18 British women raped by migrants staying in hotels. So we house them, we feed them, we fund everything with our taxpayers' money. They come into the hotels and then they rape our daughters or our mothers. It's 18 rapes, Gary. You're the wanker holding up signs saying refugees welcome. You're the wanker that imported this. And wankers like you, okay? Because there's so many of them. Don't let them forget it. 18 women raped. I care about those women. I don't give a fuck about some Afghani or Pakistani or Iraqi or Syrian. I care about British women. 35 sexually assaulted, children and women, by the ones just in the hotels. Now, if you look at it, only 1.3% of rape cases are prosecuted. So if we've had 18 prosecutions, how many other women have been raped? Know this, Gary, every one of those rapes is on people like you, because you're the people who shut down debate. You're the people who make the British public too scared to talk about it by branding everyone a bloody racist. Whilst your kids and your grandkids, no doubt, are in private school, in gated communities, living protected by this mess and these barbarians that you're importing. You know the Afghanis? We must help them. 100,000 just come in. 22 times more likely to rape and sexually assault than British people. You don't care, do you? Well, we care. Every one of us cares. You know the little girl who was sexually assaulted in Epping, in her school uniform? You know the outraged community? Well, Gary Lineker and people like him think you're racist and have labelled you all as racist because you're concerned. So if you want safety for your daughter, Gary Lineker, all the other celebrities holding up their refugees welcome, shutting down debate, shutting down the concerns, the legitimate fears of British families, shutting you down as racist. Don't let him be remembered as a footballer. Let him be remembered as a sellout traitor to our country. To those women, Gary, read the stories. Do me a favour, they're the ones in the hotels. Go online, Google refugee rape. You're from Leicester, aren't you? There's about 7 cases of refugees raping women just in Leicester. Refugee rape Leeds. Women walking down the canal getting raped. Refugee rape Manchester. Any city. They're being brought into our country. The safety of your families are at risk. And it's not just the imported barbarians that are responsible for this. They've got their ideology, they've got their culture, and they've got their subhuman views of non-Muslim women. That's part of who they are. 99% of Afghanis in Afghanistan want Sharia law. What does Sharia law promote against non-Muslim women? Legitimate rape. They can take you as sexual slaves. That's what it promotes. Do I blame them? That's their idea. I blame the politicians who let this happen. You see now the Conservative MP coming out saying we've got to close down the Bell Hotel, acting like he's on the right side of history. For 5 years they've been there. What have you done? Why are you talking now? Every one of us know this is happening. In towns and cities across the UK, they are literally raping their way through our country. They're responsible, so are your politicians, and so are your Gary Linekers. Every last one of them. Anyone who held up refugees welcome. Do you know why? Because none of them are refugees. They've all come through 18 safe countries. They were safe in Turkey. They're certainly safe in France. They're safe. The people like you who shut down debate are responsible. I hope you read every case that happens because it infuriates us. Infuriates every decent British citizen. And you're on the wrong side of history.